welcome to another Deanos Adventures. Today we are at Shrewsbury Steam Rally, Onslow Park in Shrewsbury. So we're just having a look at a couple of the vintage cars.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
So what you've just heard in the background is all the steam engines in the main arena. So we're going to get those on the way out.
Thanks, everybody. Give them a round of applause, folks.
So we're just walking down the vintage car section. I don't know too much about cars really to tell you too much about these, other than I know what some of them are. I know that's like a Land Rover, and
John Jones and the other engine plays late father acquired and Marshall, and then the Proud Salopian. This is an engine that works for Kimball. So to Bill Sanders. And I hope you excuse what I'm going to say. Bill Sanders, he lives at Sanders, and he was known as Sando, nothing to do with any conversation between the
so we were just talking about this. I'm out here with my dad at the moment today, and my granddad used to own one of these. And this is the only other one I've ever seen. So for all you car enthusiasts, so there is so many vehicles here, and this is just one section of it today. I'm waiting for the steam engines to come out the arena so we can catch them all in one go rather than walk round and catch them in all their different locations, because they're stored all over the place around the site. So we're just having a walk around the classic car section at the moment. There's a push bike section, there's a motorbike section, there's a tractor selection. The Volkswagen Beetle, Morris Minor,
coming out.
Triumph. Yeah, okay, we're going to set ourselves up. As you can see, all these engines have come from all over the country. I think I did read that this event's up to its 51 years, I think it's been running this year. At Collins Amusements on tour. I believe they've got a great big steam fair somewhere down south. If I believe rightly from watching some of the stuff on YouTube. So they've all stopped at the moment, so I'll pause the video and we'll start it up again when they start to move. Steamroller over there in the background. days before power steering existed. Whole different type of power. The Brunel traction engine. So yeah, these have all just been in the main arena. They have had a little talk about them as they've all gone round, told you where they're from, where they've been restorated from, where they've been restored. But there was playing music earlier on, so I decided to step away from the arena a little bit because I'll copyright on all the music and all that lot. So I might just cross over the other side and just see how it looks from the other side, because I don't know if the sun's having a bit of an effect on the picture.
A lot of people over there.
The sun's there. Pretty amazing, these machines, really. The versatility of them, what they can do, the power of them. You know, as we've walked around today, there's been all sorts of exhibitions showing you what they're used for generating power, to operating pulleys, wood mills, crushing stones. There's been quite a few exhibitions as we walked around, but it has been really busy. As you can see, there's still so many to work their way down yet, so hope you're sitting comfortable. So I've crossed to the other side of the path. Hopefully that'll give us a bit of a better picture old vintage lorries. That one was used for carrying corn, but tar spraying, so that one was for the roads. All park them back up and get their brasso and their polish back out, and this one's more like a float. From Morris's, Shrewsbury, local one. Pretty spectacular really to see all these old vehicles together. The old classic car just jumped in the middle. That's nice, isn't it? Steam engine car. So they've had a good turnout today. It's really, really busy here today. I'm assuming the weather's helped. It is absolutely baking. Tiny one over there in the background, don't know what that is, but to me it looks a bit like an old milk float. What would you call that over there?
Yeah, we live in something like a milk float. I don't know.
centre of the ground here must have some of the flattest paths and some of the best ploughed fields in the area.
Mole in sight.
There's all tractor pulling and tractor ploughing with all up the other fields. But this is what we come to see. We come to see the steam engines.
Looking for a lot tonight, are you? You're cooking for a lot tonight, are you? I can tell. Made it. Made it in one piece of the game.
The wheels on that one. That's from down the road in Telford, Dorley. Telford do have a steam railway I intend to go and visit soon, so it's on my list of things, but it's one of the local events. It's on every weekend, so it's kept for in case an emergency when I've got nothing to do, but I do intend to go down there. They got a steam railway, a miniature steam railway, and they've got a steam tram as well. And you can ride on all of them. Here's Nancy. Smell of steam in the air, and we were just saying to my dad, it's just like how quiet they are, really. Except for this one makes more noise than any of the others. Better. This one's a little bit further away. They were getting a bit close there on that corner. Couldn't fit them all in on the screen.
Come on then, let's go down here to that tap.
Looks like a toy compared to the rest, doesn't it? Work that wheel. Another tarmac one from Wolverhampton. Just up the road. Last 5 to 6 vehicles now. So, and this is the last one to come out the arena. Now, I think that was pretty spectacular. Seeing all those engines, that was amazing. It's funny how some of them go by and they make a noise, and yet others are just dead silent. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. What can I say? It's baking up. The next section, buses and lorries.
Well. BMMO. Very easily. The AC motor, 30 meaning 30 tons gross, and it's a four-wheel. Version of a Swedish lorry. Here we go. Lovely Dodge. Right, Dodge. 641 ECA, average registry, nice tipper, across the door, average emergency. Moving on, please. Moving on. That's it. Evan, finish the motor. Roll the left end gate. And suddenly go for the Viking again. As you can see there. Speed rate is sitting a little bit 76, 77, would it be right? Yes. There we go. That's it. JP6 Detroit with a Detroit engine, and
So we moved on
looking
to
very
lorries
fine
and
there.
buses.
Used to be owned by George Webb.
So I'll show you a few of these.
Restored it. Only purchased in 2018. Stayed in their colours. They did run the best of this type of vehicle, but I don't know about a Detroit in them. But, this has been
Some of these
just,
lorries are quite familiar. I
lovely
recognise the local companies, and I do remember seeing some of their vehicles on the road.
Volvo,
You can't
1982.
beat the old buses.
Later
Don't
on,
look, they look great.
worked for many years by Trevor. A fully working truck up to 6 years ago, so looks as if we still do a day's work. And it's an F12 and very, very popular vehicle in its time.
Look at that.
Very, very popular.
When vehicles add character.
There, you've got Elliot Blackmore's ERF. D440 SUX, new to Elliot Blackmore. Andy Boyle's multi-drive, just giving a bit of a demonstration. This was made by multi-drive, based on Bedford really. We call it AWD in its day now. It's all-wheel drive except the front obviously. And if you will, it's an articulated, will turn in its own circle. And there's also a driven trailer as well, if you like. That's it. Obviously rear wheel steer and rear wheel drive as well. So, and as you can see that, very, very manoeuvrable. We had one or two locally working for Tarmac. I saw from the Midlands, working at a base in North Warwick, but this is the first one I've seen for donkey's years. But he came from up Northumberland somewhere off an open cast mining site. A real nice classic version of a vehicle that didn't survive the times.
Double decker. Don't see many of those around here in Shrewsbury. We've got low bridges on the way into the town centre, so we've never been a place for double deckers.
The fifth wheel livery there, if you look, each pictured in Newborough. Got the speed and the unladen weight together with a number of seats, the regulatory sign lighting on the side.
Midland Red Bus, this is one of the local companies that used to work from Shrewsbury back in the day.
Yeah, 121, I should know about this. In 1949,
Midland Red, Hotspur. I think they turned into later on, or the other way round. Seems to run out of buses and back onto lorries.
Beautiful version, an SE42-7, one of them, well, and only one that I know of. And it was new to Albert Davis Transport, used on coach and trips and local services, until the basic bus can be repaired by anybody, looked after a local garage. Albert Davis won a half cab. They ran from Mollington Machine Company, staff transport, later the Fishers of Whitchurch, and now in the safe hands of Mr. Emerton.
Corporal!
Number 125 in your programme, Henry Maidson Fordson, a model ETY, a 1951 version.
Looks absolutely amazing the way that's been restored.
Shetland Isles. And it was new to somebody
I
in the
suppose you see
Shetland
some of these
Isles.
on the old TV programmes, that's where they use them for the old vintage programmes.
A real
So,
odd-looking thing, isn't it? Yeah, but there you go.
as well as being used for
Yeah,
exhibits.
here we go, the guy belonging to Tim and Ben Bob, know it well, the lovely Guy Vixen. So goes the story. 290 Cummins engine in it, basic 9-speed gearbox, Rockwell axle. The basic, a great Meccano maker, but a great specification. It sold very, very well. And then you see the latest set in Atkinson, which is called the Strato. It had the DAF cab, you know. There's a bit of international orchestra on there. There's a bit of Spanish in there. A bit of Italian. Bit of everything on that one. That was the last that we knew as 7 acts. So there you go. Well, that's your pitch for today with the vehicles. Nice to see a set of vehicles, and then nice to see the invaders coming from our Vikings. Brought their lorries as well this time. Never mind their ships. But, anyway, we're still unsettled and they're still selling more for. I think now we've got a few David Browns coming in. They're very special day. Melt.
All the old tractors, their farm machinery on the back.
And David Brown, of course, was a very famous gentleman, wasn't he, Mr. Bradbury?
Thank you, David. Well, 80 years since David Brown produced his first tractor. First one from 1936, the Ferguson Brown, and for Harry Ferguson, nobody could get on with it, and all sorts of problems. Ferguson wouldn't change his design, there was a weakness with all aluminium. And while this was going on, David Brown designed his own tractor. Ferguson went to Fords in the States. Well, going this by now, we have the couple, I think, if everything goes according to plan, of the VAK 1As, 1939 and 1945. Then number 5 going back is Deanos Adventures with the DB Time Cultivator. You can see there, still in its working clothes. Lovely to see it like that. Can still earn its keep. She was 1947. The Cropmaster took over from the V8K. And there's the David Brown tractor unit in civil use. A lot of these were used by the end, and a David Brown winch on the back. Number 6 going past me is the 35 horsepower big Cropmaster again with a David Brown plough on there. These were known as the, or certainly first known as the VAK 1C. Next past the commentary box is the 1959 David Brown again with a hay turner on there, the Cropmaster with the hay turner on the back. Again made by David Brown. When David Brown bought out his tractors, he had a great problems with the Ferguson.
Friends going.
No, we're just only these two through here, because they're just the big Yankees.
Yeah. You've got to keep going around for me.
Yeah.
Is that Hellman him?
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Freddie used to have one of them, didn't he?
Yeah,
He had a couple.
the bigger one version of that, yeah, but that was the original.
The AMG?
Thanks.
Is that what it is? What's this?
That's a
Morris Minor?
Yeah, 1000.
Morris,
1000.
yeah, mine 1,000.
You got the Morris Minor 1000, the Austin.
A Volkswagen Beetle.
They got you.
Guys, I get through batteries, guys, that come through. Thank you.
That's a horn you don't hear these days, isn't it?
No, not very often.
What's that?
That's the Austin.
That's the Austin, is it?
Austin, yeah.
That's a Capri, isn't it? Yeah.
That is. That I got with just pre-war. Morris House Estate.
With a wooden frame?
Yeah, with the shooting brake, was it? Mini.
Was it you that had a wooden frame on your Morris Minor and tore it off?
No. No,
Oh, it's another one like Grandad's.
yeah, red one, yeah. There's the other one.
Oh, there's the other one, yeah. Do you know what? They're the only other two I've ever
It's
seen.
got the saint on the back of it, look.
Yeah,
See?
they're the only other two I've ever seen.
Yeah. Didn't really so many of them. Grandad paid 2008 for this.
It's a shame, innit? It's a shame he kind of didn't keep it.
Ah, nobody listened.
So the old vehicles, you want to see any of these on the road that often these days. So it's a good treat to see these. So hope you enjoy. Classic Mini. I always remember one thing I always remember about the Mini is when I first passed my driving test. We were on the way out to Rill, and there used to be a police department that was all Minis. You don't see those anymore. Mind you, Minis ain't mini anymore, are they? They're massive.
Oh yeah, they're big things.
Alright. Yeah. So I bet them seats were out to get on, weren't they? Make your arms up.
That's the Escort, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I had a Mark III, so that must be a Mark 1. What's that? Other than colourful?
How did you do that?
Is that Volvo?
Yeah.
The Volvo estate?
But that's the Volvo, like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. With the hatchback.
Mind you, you can see where the newer version come from and got its ideas
gosh,
from
yeah,
on
they're
it.
far-
Still,
far
the
off now,
design's
isn't it?
still quite similar, isn't it? Saab.
Yeah.
Fiesta Mark 1. Isn't it?
Bonnet open on that one behind you.
Keeping him cool.
Yeah. Even super mix.
Is that Morris Minor again, is it?
No, Austin.
Austin.
Ely, that is.
Austin Ely?
Yeah.
That's pretty.
What's the vector up the creek car and up on the car?
Even though the new Mini's out now, that's what the old Mini looked like for ages, wasn't
yeah,
it? You
they're
know?
each of there, yeah.
They never really changed.
No. Well, they stopped making them for years, then they come back in force, didn't they? But like you say, they call them Mini, but never a Mini.
Not anymore,
They're
no.
huge things. So, you know.
Is that another Escort?
Yeah.
Triumph. Very typical of the old movies, that Triumph. Looks very familiar from the old films, I don't know.
Yeah. Stag.
Yeah, well, I did this.
Carter Steam Fair. So that pretty much wraps it up for today at the Shrewsbury Steam Rally. It's been a lovely little day. We've only really touched the tip of the iceberg with the video. There's so much we haven't shown you. There's been motorbikes, they've been ploughing the fields, tractor pulling, there's been all sorts, but it's just too much to show you. So we've tried to show you the vehicles coming in and out the arenas, so we can get to see them, and absolutely fantastic to see all the steam engines and all the stuff like that. So I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had a good little day recording it. Enjoyed the fun fair. That was a nice little finish off to the day. So I need to go home and put some cream on. I am red and I am burnt to hell. So until tomorrow, when I go on another journey, see you on our next adventure. Take care.